hiking out of here now. Makes you want to go back to the beach, like a screensaver. Yeah, that's quite a view. Like, I could very happily just sit there for hours. There's something extremely calming about looking at the ocean. Just relax. Alright. But we're gonna keep moving on. This is kind of a cool tidal pool. I like this. It's completely closed off from the ocean. Just seeing if I find it. Trying to see if I could see any fishes or anything, but don't see anything. Good stuff. Awesome. I haven't really shown you guys this side of the beach, which is pretty much equally as spectacular, so just show that before I leave. What's the temperature today? I think we're at the high is 14 degrees Celsius, so we're probably not quite there yet, because it's no, it's noon. It's probably around 14 right now, but just a gentle breeze, which is quite nice, especially when you're walking. So you should totally sing some T Swift, Swifty. Oh man, there's like people over there just like laying down some towels and having a nap and stuff. Oh, that looks nice. Don't think I'm gonna do that today though. Alright. Say goodbye to the ocean. We're walking out now. At least I think I am. Unless I get lost. You guys are gonna have to join me for a karaoke stream. We can sing some T Swift together. It's kind of sad leaving the ocean. Aw. Oh. Crazy squirrel. Oh no, I missed it. Squirrels were chasing each other's down the trail. I'll make April do it on her break. Just pull you guys into Discord and can sing along to some Swifty. Not opposed to some Beyonce. Do some single ladies. Is that Beyonce? Feel bad if it's not. Should know Beyonce songs. Park rules, park rules. Oh man, these are some good warnings. Oh yeah, just do the whole dance. They're quite graphic. Like, none of these people are having a good time. Like, the ocean is deadly cold. Yeah, it is a little disturbing, isn't it? Like, usually it's just like some like very generically drawn, almost stick person, and it's like caution, cliff edge. And this one, it's like fully animated drawing children like falling off cliffs, which I guess it gets the message across. You bring your kids here, this is what could happen to them, so watch them. Checking out a map of where I am, where I need to go. Okay. Stay straight until I hit the line. Alright. Yeah, I'm really happy I did that hike this morning. If you missed the rest of it, there'll be a VOD, I guess, up there, which will show that. The connection here is good enough that I was able to do it in 720p, so HD, which means you guys could actually probably see pretty decent. Or most of my streams are in standard definition. But this jetpack, or this antenna I have up here, has actually really helped with my upload speeds, where I should be able to do, well, when the connection's not great, I should be able to do more reliable streams, and when the connection is decent, hopefully higher resolution streams. So does the HD stream eat your batteries faster? Not that I've noticed. Pretty much to run this, I have my phone permanently plugged into like a mobile battery, a 20,000 milliamp hour battery, and like the battery almost just charges it at the same rate it discharges it, so it just kind of stays at almost the same charge at wherever you plug it in at. And I haven't noticed any difference in battery consumption. Maybe it does a bit more, I'm not sure. It's certainly going to use up more data, but luckily I have truly unlimited data, so that doesn't really matter. Gotta go. Don't die. No promises, but I'll try not to. Have a good one. And thanks again for the bread. Even though it was April's that kind of had the bread, because she works at the bakery. But, yeah, I had fun with you guys, so maybe I'll be back. I'll come to Oregon City, come say hi again. But have a good one. You got this? Yeah, I got this. a very exclusive city, as you can tell by the name, yes. It is the city of Oregon. There's no other city that is named Oregon City, so it must be the best city. Because it's named after the state, so it's got to be representative of everything the state has to offer. The city of Oregon, yeah. It is the city. Oh look, Watkins. Whales. The thing you asked me to ask everyone about. Whales, right? That's it, right? There you go. Fort Bragg knows about whales. But I think I told you, one of my rides I asked him about whales, and he just started, like, I think I specified, like, United Kingdom, and he just started telling me about a documentary he watched on whales, the aquatic mammals. So another thing, which I guess I'll probably have to upgrade in time as things get hotter, is I've noticed when I'm in a vehicle and they keep it pretty warm in there, the combination of live streaming and powering my battery at the same time causes the phone to overheat, and then it gives me a warning that the phone's overheating and it's going to shut down. So then I scramble and try to like cool it down by putting it next to a vent or next to the window, somewhere cool. But I think what's happening there is, unfortunately, it's just an old phone, and streaming makes it work pretty hard. So I think I'll have to upgrade my phone at some point to something where live streaming is just a lot easier on the processor, so it doesn't heat up as much. Also, something waterproof would be nice, as we experienced the first 9 days of this trip. You made a new pic! We're gonna have to check that out in a bit, and I'll show it on stream. Yeah, if you email that to me, I'll check it out and show everyone. Because for those of you that don't know, Watkins, like my offline image and my profile picture, in the little profile picture, is an image that Watkins made for me in the stream on day 4 of Hitchhiking America. Either or, Watkins. Both work. So, I'm excited to see what you made. Haven't I been since day 2? Eating from a tin. Yeah, you've been in this stream, but I think it was day 4 that you messaged me and said that you made an image for the stream. So yeah, you've been here longer than that. I was just, I got the first image you made only on day 4, which I thought was crazy. So I've just been streaming for 4 days, and I'm like, what? Someone made me a picture? That's amazing. So thank you. Yeah, when I resupply my water and grab a bite, we'll stop and look at the image you made. So what do I want to eat? Where do I want to go? So I'd rather just fill up my water with tap water rather than paying for a bottle of water, because tap water is just fine here. Send it to Discord General. Cool. I'll check it out in a minute. But I was kind of sad, like on your image, it's, you know, like me hitchhiking, and then like 101. And right now, I briefly branched off of 101 to go to Highway 1. I'm like, no, the image says 101. I'm supposed to go down 101. What am I doing? But we're going back to 101. But eventually, like, we'll be leaving it. Like, it doesn't go on forever. Gotta go east at some point. We only have so much America until we hit Mexico. And I do want to hitchhike through Mexico, just not right now. This is hitchhiking America at the moment. Time to update then? Well, we'll be back on 101, yeah, soon, but when we do leave the 101, then we can update the highway at that point. That'd be good. Keep the images updated based upon what I'm doing at that particular moment in time. One has a special moment for me because it's the first. Yeah. Oh, you thought it was 101 as in like introductory course. You know what? That makes sense. But no, it's actually the coastal highway for the most part, going down the coast of Washington, Oregon, California, is called Highway 101. So that's the actual meaning, but it makes sense. And I have been trying to show people like the actual process of finding a spot, where to hitchhike, how to hitchhike, different methods of hitchhiking. In reality, it's not that complicated, but I think most people just haven't really done it, so there is a curiosity on how to go about doing that. I was going to say correctly, but I don't think you can really say there's one correct way to hitchhike. It's just going to be your opinion based off of your experience doing it, so I'll give you my opinions on how I think you should hitchhike based upon my experience doing it. Thought it was 101 Dalmatians? Well, I have had a few rides with dogs in them, so that's always I love dogs. Maybe by the end of this we'll have had 101 rides with dogs. Probably not Dalmatians. I don't think I've ever met a Dalmatian. I'll show you the... And staring at my face the whole time, I'll just give you a quick look at what I'm looking at. This is the town or city of Fort Bragg. Mural over there. Have you ever met other hitchhikers that do what you do? Just hitchhike all over for the sake of hitchhiking all over? I've met a few other hitchhikers that hitchhike just for the sake of hitchhiking for fun. But the majority I see are hitchhiking because they need to be hitchhiking. It's out of necessity, not out of not a choice. So I've met a few, mostly Europeans, people from Europe that are hitchhiking. I think I've met a couple people from Quebec as well, hitchhiking for fun. Just one sec. So, I've met a few, but it's really not that many. So we got planned for food, what you fancy eating? Yeah, that's the decision. I'm trying to... I don't want to spend money on like a proper place. I'm just going... there's a Safeway on my way out of town. I'll probably just stop at Safeway and grab something. Yeah. I've spent a decent amount of money on my trip compared to what I usually spend, so I'm going to try and frugal things up a little bit. Cheap, high carb, small protein. Yeah, I'll probably grab... well, bread is a staple of mine, which is carbs. What should I do for protein, though? Good question. Well, I think my classic Snickers bar, sponsor me Snickers, it satisfies me, has about 7 grams of protein in your regular size bar, which is something. So my Snickers bars give me a little sugar, a little protein, a little bit of fat. But yeah, I'm not sure what else I'd I'll see what's there. Like I love having like some dry pepperoni or jerky or something like that. Like that's ultimate travel food. Super calorie dense, high in protein, high in fats as well. So it's really good. It's just expensive 99% of the time. When do you crave the most? Snickers, man. Snickers is my travel food. Snickers sponsor me. I love Snickers. And I only eat Snickers when I'm traveling. I don't eat it ever when I'm at home. When I'm in Canada, I don't eat Snickers. Only when I travel do I eat Snickers. Snickers hype? Yeah, we'll probably grab a few Snickers bars before we head out of town. So yeah, in with the Snickers hype. Like I still have a lot of or a decent chunk of bread from April and Andrea 4 days ago, and their bread's really good. Like it's some real good bread. So kind of have that. I feel like I want one other thing, so I'm gonna buy Snickers. I have bread. What would complete the trifecta? Your classic combination of candy bars, bread, and I don't know. What do we think? And those of you who don't know, I don't eat very well when I'm traveling. I stay quite active. I'm walking all day, every day. But I don't eat well. What type of bread is it? It's like a fancy type of sourdough bread, but fancy. How is it still edible? I know, right? I could give you a description. I DM'd April, the one that works at the bakery, and she gave me a description of the bread, so I could give you a a fancy profile of what that bread is. But apparently it's like $8 a loaf. This is like some like high-end fancy schmancy kind of bread. Like a lot of times I eat bread because it's within the budget. Bread is usually cheap. But cheap bread is usually cheap, but expensive bread is not cheap. So I got I've been able to indulge on fancy, expensive bread for the past few days. And it's a really dense loaf, so I can eat a few big chunks and it satiates me, keeps me feeling full for a while. It's not very attractive to eat. I have like a full loaf and I'm just like, bread goes with soup and pasta. It's too hot. Well, I feel too hot, even though it's only 14 degrees. But yes, it does go with soup and pasta, I agree. That would be a good combination. But I don't like, I guess I could buy a can of soup and just eat it room temperature. According to online, out of fridge should only last 2 to 3 days, max 5 in fridge. Well, this is fancy bread that I don't go by like some best before date. I go by the smell test and the taste test and the looking at it test, and it looks fine, so I'm gonna keep eating it. Keep in mind, you're talking to someone that historically, I haven't done on this trip, but I have gone dumpster diving for food, just pastries. Because, in my opinion, we throw out a lot of stuff that is still perfectly edible. Like the bread in store, if it has a best before date, they just can't sell it after that date. But I'm sure if you've bought bread before, and it's hit that best before date, you've still eaten it, it's still fine. Unless you visibly see mold growing on it, your bread is just fine. That's my opinion about pulling bread out of a dumpster. It's usually in a separate bag too, so it's kept separate from the rest of things. So Cynthia asks, how's it going, Matt? It's going great. It's beautiful. I'm in California, it's finally sunny. Had like 9 days of rain and now a few days of sun in a row. Feeling good, went on a couple-hour hike. Saw some pretty sights. Very beautiful coastline around here in Fort Bragg, so we checked that out. It's been a great day. How's your day going? And my poor just love adventures. Like I save up enough money for my trips. I just try to be very frugal when I'm on my trips, and the less I spend on a day-to-day basis, the more I can travel. Like usually I budget more, or like I bring more cash on my trip than I actually use, because I like to have a little cushion. You know, if anything goes wrong, I can just buy myself a flight wherever, out of anywhere. It's like your safety net. So I just travel very frugally, but I usually have a bit of a cushion to fall back on, because I never run my money down to zero. Because like I only have myself to rely on when I'm traveling. Like it's just me traveling, so I have to take care of myself, and part of my safety thing is being able to afford to get myself out of a situation. And sometimes you just have to buy your way out of a situation. Here in Norway, we just sell the food normally, thrown away, super cheap. That's a good idea. And I think more and more places are letting it kind of be donated as it gets to the end of its days, because it's still edible. There's nothing wrong with it. But I think there's been a problem where like a company will donate food and someone will say they got sick from it, and then there's a lawsuit. So companies kind of stopped doing that, donating food that they were just going to throw away, which is kind of a shame. But yeah. That's cool, you're the first Norwegian viewer that I think we've seen. Cynthia, thanks for following the channel. Hope you're enjoying yourself so far. There will be hitchhiking coming up soon. We're just going to resupply on water, grab a little bit of food, and then we'll be hitchhiking back to Highway 101. We're on Highway 1 right now, heading south. There's no connection south of here on Highway 1, and there's better connection on Highway 101, so that's what we're doing. Well, Brett, I have had 4th day, seen 1 green dot. Yeah. You just gotta, use your senses, check things out, be sensible. Probably a little spot of mold won't kill you. Maybe it will, I don't know. Yeah, but I usually have no problem eating until it molds. Yeah, that's essentially when you discover bread is no longer good, is when it starts growing stuff on it. Same with cheese, but with cheese you can just cut off the moldy parts. Loving the good vibes, man? Yeah. I love traveling, I love hitchhiking, so I'm usually in a good mood when I'm traveling. Sometimes I get a little tired, so there might be times where I aren't talking as much, because it is an exhausting way of traveling. I walk a lot all day. I'm in and out of cars all day, so it does wear on you. But I go to bed at 9 o'clock every night. I go to bed as soon as the sun goes down, so I get a lot of sleep. And then I take it down first thing in the morning, which is, it gets light right around 6 right now, so that's when I've been packing up every morning. Ever been to Europe? Yeah, in 2015 I did a around the world hitchhiking trip, and I went through a lot of European countries in about 4 months. I did Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, France, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Slovenia, Croatia, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Russia. So the European part of Russia and the Asian part of Russia. So I have been to Europe, and I went to Norway as well. And I really enjoyed Norway. I had a great first experience with Norway. I flew from Shetland Islands in northern Scotland, like the island chain, way up north where I took a ferry up there. And I flew to Bergen, Norway. And I met this couple on my plane and told them what I was doing, and they're like, oh, why don't you just crash at our place tonight? So I did. They brought me home, cooked me dinner, let me sleep in their house in Bergen, made me breakfast. I tried that weird Norwegian brown looking cheese. And then they took me out to the end of, or we walked out together to the end of Bergen the next day, and I hitchhiked out. But right from the get-go I had a great experience in Norway. I hitchhiked up to Trondheim and then cut east into Sweden. Hey, Bergen is your hometown? Well, it's a beautiful place to be from. I loved Bergen. So awesome, man. Yeah, that was a really fun trip. Europe's so great for traveling around, hitchhiking around too. You don't have to travel that far to get somewhere completely new. Whereas where I'm from in Canada, say you place yourself down in Regina, in the middle of Canada, you drive 8 hours east or west, it looks the same. Nothing's changed. 8 hours west gets you to Calgary, 8 hours east gets you to Winnipeg. There's nothing really exciting. But in Europe, you drive 8 hours, you've just crossed half of Europe. Do you like the brown cheese, though? I wasn't sure about it. Had a pretty strong flavor to it. What is that cheese called? Does it have a specific name, or is there a lot of brown cheeses? It's kind of sliced off a slice and put it on toast, I think. I guess, or just on some bread, like an open-ended sandwich. I don't think it'd be something I'd eat every day, but every once in a while I wouldn't mind partaking in your brown cheese. Brunost? I probably butchered the pronunciation of that, but that's what it's called. Yeah, I thought it was a cool initiation into Norway and to just being invited to someone's home on the first day. It's a taste you have to grow up with, to be honest, yeah. I believe that. Okay, that's the direct translation, is just brown cheese, okay. It's actually cloudy. I haven't seen a cloud in a while. It's strange, almost. Oh yeah, it's kind of nice right now because I'm walking up an extended small hill. So it's a bit cooler when you're not in direct sunlight. But yeah, one of the things I try to avoid doing is sweating, because when you sweat you start to smell quicker, and I'm sweating. Also, you're very lucky. Norwegians are usually known for being hard to get to know, so most tourists get a cold impression from us. Now the thing with, I got really lucky with the plane for sure. Like that's crazy. But the thing with hitchhiking is, usually tourists don't pick you up, so I get picked up by Norwegians. So I travel by meeting local people. So even though they have the reputation for being cold and not like super social to outsiders and everything, that's how I get around. And luckily in Norway they speak beautiful English. Like everyone speaks English. So Norway was awesome. When I was hitchhiking north up your highway, the highway wasn't the best for hitchhiking. I looked for 3 things in a hitchhiking spot, and a lot of the hitchhiking spots headed up north on that highway are not available. So look for a long line of sight. Sometimes that had that, but we were directly on the highway, so highway speeds, and they had like no shoulder. It was like the narrowest little shoulder, and then like a metal barrier. So there's no way they could actually pull off the road properly. So I didn't like your roads for that reason, but everything else was good. And the rides came pretty quick. Met some really nice people. Alright, going into Safeway now. You get weird looks when you're in a public place with this getup, like a selfie stick, tripod, floofy camera, or floofy microphone, and a wide-angle lens. It's an interesting setup. Okay. I wonder if they have a washroom I could fill up my water bottle in. I usually prefer to just get tap water. There's nothing wrong with tap water here. Envy your ability to roam the world so freely. Do you have a job at home? Cycle back to earn money. Before I travel, I always end up quitting my job because I never know when I'm going to come back. So I quit my job, travel, come back, get a new job, work, save up money, travel, repeat. And I've been doing that for 4 years. I just live very frugally, like my whole, both when I'm at home and when I'm traveling. It's pretty easy to save money if you never spend any money. Don't really know what I'm looking for. It might be nice to have something kind of fresh. Maybe I'll buy like a singular orange, something citrusy and fresh. Because I don't eat many like fresh things, which unfortunately looks like they're all in bags. I just want one orange, please.
Go back to the big one. I'm gonna go.
Ooh. I think I'm gonna have a kiwi if they're fresh. I'm just gonna have one kiwi. It's dangerous to go alone. I've always traveled alone, actually, but on this trip I'm not alone. I have you guys watching me, chatting with me, interacting with me, so I'm not alone, am I? So thanks for being here with me, guys. This is the first trip I've ever had where I'm actually not like traveling alone. Albeit hitchhiking is a very social way of traveling, so I'm actually traveling with people a lot of the time. Cameron, thanks for following. We'll be hitchhiking soon if you haven't seen me do that yet. Just grabbing a quick bite. Actually, this morning some guy saw me. He's like, "Are you traveling?" And he just picked up some donations from Starbucks. Starbucks donates pastries every day apparently for the community, and he gave me a couple croissants and a chocolate pastry. So I'll probably eat that. I'll eat a kiwi. Proper way to eat a kiwi: you just bite it. You don't cut it and like scoop out the inside. You just eat it, skin and all. That's the way you do it. Sorry, what I said? I needed water. I'm gonna feel real silly if I just Snickers. Snickers is what I need. For those of you just watching, Snickers is my travel food. I only eat it when I'm traveling. I don't eat it back in British Columbia, my home. It's my travel food. Oh, sorry, and you said hi, and I didn't say hi back. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Where's the candy bar aisle? Candy bar, candy bar. Ah, here we go. Now Safeway is something we also have in Canada, so I'm familiar with Safeway. A lot of the stuff in the States we don't have. Like I've been to a Jack in the Box twice. We don't have Jack in the Boxes. Did I walk past the candy bars? These are chocolate bars.
Attention service desk 200.
Yeah, Brian Adams. What time is it? It's 12:38 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now they've got fun-size packs of Snickers, but they don't just have individual bars here. Maybe they're up front.
Attention service desk 201.
I'll check out one of the aisles here, see if they have Snickers bars available. Oh yeah, they've got some available. So I'm literally just buying a kiwi and probably 2 Snickers bars. And that's my lunch. No, I have some stuff in my bag. I've got bread and pastries that I'll be eating as well. Now, do they have a washroom? Because I'd like to refill my water. They might not. Also, I'd like to wash my kiwi, because I do eat it skin and all, so I'd rather wash that puppy off. I don't think they have a washroom. I don't want to buy water, though. If I'm not somewhere where the water is, like, undrinkable, I'd rather just fill it up at a tap. I just have to pick an aisle. I'm walking back and forth, I'm pacing. This'll do. Hey, how's it going? It's going really well. Had a great hike this morning along this like coastal path they have here in Fort Bragg. Hiked for a couple hours, checked some stuff out. If you missed that and want to see that, there'll be a video posted, a VOD, where you can see my previous streams, so you can kind of see that hike. It's actually sunny here, so that's nice. Change from Oregon and Washington. Hey.
What? I'm sorry.
You curious what's going on here?
No, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm traveling and I'm just live streaming the process. Yeah. So there's people watching, talking.
Yeah. That's good.
So yeah, I'm having a good day. How's your day going? Canada. Yeah.
Long ways from home.
Yeah, I'm hitchhiking around the U.S. Showing people. Vancouver Island.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
So I've been traveling down Highway 101.
It's a fun ride.
Yeah.
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 All kinds of people all
For
the
sure.
way.
I've been
Yeah.
picked up 24 times now. So I'm hitchhiking around and
Yeah.
met some amazing people. So
It's fun.
It is
Yeah.
fun.
When we were younger, we used
You
to
used to hitchhike? Yeah.
I hitchhiked from California to Chicago twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
2,000 miles each.
the reason I'm doing this is because I've hitchhiked in 25 countries now, and I wanted to show people the
What's out
experience
there?
I have.
Yeah.
Because it has a really bad reputation, and I don't think it deserves
What do you
it.
mean?
Like, when people think of hitchhiking, they think of something very dangerous. That
Yeah, picking up
you-
somebody,
it's
it's gonna
essentially
kill
a
you or
death
something.
sentence to both the driver
Well,
and the person
he
hitchhiking.
did a lot of going around.
Yeah.
So he always picks up somebody because he...
Okay.
Don't go through Utah.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard Utah stuff. It might also be illegal there. Some states it's illegal, most it's not.
I
But
don't know.
yeah.
I know nobody picked me up. I walked through the whole state.
Really?
But that was in 1968 or 69.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah. Thank you.
like they always show those real nice monuments, you know, the stone monuments in Utah.
Yeah.
Well, I walked all the way
Yeah,
through
all the way
that.
through that, yeah.
It wasn't fun.
when you're
After
hitchhiking, you do a lot of
couple days
walking.
it, you think you're gonna die. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully not that much walking.
I know it's a lot.
But then I got a real good ride from the other side all the way to Chicago. So.
Yeah.
Oh, have fun.
Oh, I definitely will.
Have fun. Where are you from?
Vancouver Island, Canada.
Oh, Vancouver.
If you're curious, this is where you can see me.
Oh, okay.
So I have
All right.
a live stream, and you can watch me hitchhike if you're so inclined. If you have internet at home or whatever.
I do.
Yeah. So
I do. I'm Rita.
Rita, I'm Trevor.
That's Peter.
Peter, nice to meet you guys. Yeah.
Oh, have fun.
I definitely will.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been having a great time.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll only get it once. You gotta... You live here.
You live in town here?
Yeah.
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 How do you like it here?
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm from Illinois.
Really?
Yes.
You like it here better?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
everyone
We
down
both-
this whole coastline has been people have been so friendly. So
People
I've had
are
a good.
really nice. Everybody, you know, everybody wants to know everybody.
Yeah.
You know? Mhm. And I have a thing where I talk a lot to people.
Yeah.
And so,
There you go. When you travel by hitchhiking, you travel by meeting people and talking to people.
yeah,
So.
yeah, yeah. It's not so cold either today.
It's a really nice day.
Yeah,
It's like
it's a-
perfect weather
it's a nice
for being
day.
outside.
Yeah.
I did the hike along the coast early this morning.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Started just past here and went all the way down
And came
to
down?
the Glass Beach and then
Glass
up
Beach,
again. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And that was gorgeous.
Oh, yeah, isn't
Perfect
that
weather
nice?
for being out there. Yeah.
I have jars and jars of that stuff in my house.
I bet I didn't know it would be like that, but it's everywhere. Like it's just part of the land there.
The land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
After you eat those, you don't want to eat those other cookies. It's like, whoa.
Yeah,
Going back to
they're talking cookie now.
Yeah. Do they have a washroom in here?
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Now, I'm not sure. I know that they're up in that
In
corner.
the corner over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to refill my water.
And it'll tell you.
Okay. I'll ask.
This is the restrooms up there in that corner. The bathrooms up there. Or are they over there? Aisle 7.
All right.
There you go. See how
Just to
often
refill
I go
my
there. Yeah.
water bottle here.
Yeah.
The tap water here is good, right?
You need to.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though it's not that hot, you still You gotta drink a lot of water, especially when you're hauling around.
Holland, yeah, you got stuff.
Yeah.
See, because he did a lot of walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're gonna travel like this, you have to be okay with walking.
Yeah.
There's a lot of walking.
And I'm kind of talkative.
Yeah.
No, I just hit the button.
I got my card back, didn't I?
Yes, please.
Have a great day.
We need a lucky one.
Oh yeah. I hope I get a lucky one.
Pull them from the back. They're all the winners in the box.
Well, I think that's the good way. Hopefully.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Have a good
It's nice to
trip.
meet you. Yeah. Hey, good yourself?
Pretty good.
Yeah. That's good.
You have a flip card?
No, I don't. I don't have a problem walking back to the washroom and back with purchased stuff.
Yeah, just
Keep your receipt.
keep
Yeah.
your receipt and then leave the backpack outside.
Oh, okay.
You get a lot of people.
That are bringing stuff in there for other means? Okay, yeah.
It separates you from the rest.
Okay.
There you go.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
You two have a good one, man.
Yeah. Alright. Sorry, that checkout took a while to go through. I'm just gonna go to the washroom, wash my my kiwi, and fill up my water bottle. Then we'll be back on the road and do some hitchhiking. But the people I met in line were very nice, so that was fun. Sorry, I answered your question, but never asked how you were doing. I just can't see the start of your name because my lens blocks it. But how's your day going? They're occupied. You have to check out the back room when you're waiting for the wash. I think it's once I do get out of here and walk towards where I'm gonna get start hitchhiking. I think it's just maybe a kilometer. So it's not that much. Am I red? Do I look like I'm burnt? I put sunscreen on partway through the hike. Hopefully I'm not burnt. Yeah, shouldn't be too much more walking, and then do a little hitchhike. But guaranteed we're gonna lose connection once we get picked up because the road I'm taking to connect back up with the 101 has no connection at all. So yeah, that'll be exciting. But you'll at least be around for me getting picked up. You'll get to meet the person I get picked up by, get to see what they're like, and then I'm gonna lose connection and I won't be able to reconnect until I hit the next town on the 101. So I'll probably be offline for 45 minutes or something like that. That'd be my guess. I actually have no idea how long that road is, how long it takes, but that's my guesstimate based off of not really any knowledge of the area. the guy told me to leave my backpack outside, but I have all my everything in there. I'm going in for 2 seconds to fill up my water bottle and to wash a kiwi, so I'm just gonna quickly go in and out with my backpack on. We'll be all right.
Full house, eh?
Yeah, full house.
Camera? Taking
Yeah.
pictures or?
It's a live stream. I'm traveling. I'm from Canada,
Oh, cool.
so people can watch and chat with me as I
Walking
travel
all the
around.
way?
Hitchhiking.
It's a life experience, huh?
Yeah, it's been fun. Been picked up 24 times on the trip so far.
Wow.
That's cool people. Started in northern Washington. It's been a good time.
That's good.
Lots of walking.
Now that I'm retired, maybe I should do something like that.
Yeah, get rid. I think more people should hitchhike. It gets a really bad reputation, or has a bad reputation. But I don't
Yeah.
think it's as bad as people make it out to be.
It could be scary though.
Yeah. But like, I've done it in 25 countries. I've been picked up over 700 times, and I can't say I've met a bad person doing it. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good.
I'm just here for the water facilities, so don't worry. Just gonna wash my kiwi. And I'm not stealing, I already bought that. Oh, and I gotta drop right on the lens. That's beautiful. Are we still good? Gonna wash your kiwi, that's what they all say. Yeah, that could be a euphemism for something. Alright, we're good to go. My kiwi's clean. Got my kiwi, got my water. Have a
Safe
good one.
trip to you, guy.
I will. Never, yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, that could be an interesting phrase. So we're gonna walk out of here, eat my kiwi, drink a little water, and then go up to where I'm gonna hitchhike. Just gotta find a good spot to sit down and eat in a minute. will be a hitchhiking stream again pretty soon, guys. Had you stopped for food? Sorry, I was making food yourself. Yeah, I went to Safeway. I got a kiwi. I got some Snickers bars, Snickers Height. And I have some pastries in my backpack, and I still have that loaf of bread that the girls gave me a couple days ago. So I got food. I'll have a quick lunch, and then I'll be hitchhiking again. I'm just gonna find a place to sit down somewhere and eat my kiwi. For those of you that cut your kiwi in half and scoop out the innards, you're doing it wrong. Just eat the kiwi, skin and all. But no, you don't have to eat the kiwi that way. I just find it fun to eat it that way. Like hitchhiking, there's more than one proper way to eat a kiwi. Just wants like some grass to sit on. It's so nice out. I just like to sit on a grassy field. Doesn't appear to be anything like that around here though. Oh well, such is life. I guess I could go over there. Yep, Snickers Height. Got 2 Snickers bars. We're prepared for anything now. But yeah, like I said earlier, I'm gonna have to upgrade my phone at some point because my phone just gets too hot when it's sitting stationary in a vehicle, and I'm guessing at some point, once we start getting like temperatures 20+ degrees with no wind, I'm guessing it's going to start overheating just being outside too. A combination of live streaming and charging at the same time is just a little bit too much for this this old phone to handle. So we're going to have to upgrade the hardware a little bit. So I'll have to cross that bridge pretty soon. That's okay. Also, the screen isn't very good in direct sunlight either. It's hard for me to see when we have sun on the screen. So, there's improvements to be had. And before I left, I was considering upgrading before, but I'm like, let's see how the first while goes before I invest too much. But I've had a great time doing it, so I have no problem investing a bit more. And a phone's something I'll use regardless, so. right after this bridge there's a bit of a grassy spot that I remember from this morning that I might be able to partake in some lunch. So we'll see. The stream today pretty much has been a walking stream, albeit half of the walking stream, or more than half of it, has been a pretty beautiful walking stream. We did that coastal hike, which in my opinion was pretty spectacular. But this will be a hitchhiking stream pretty soon, so stay tuned. I guess at that point I should update the title because I'm no longer doing a coastal hike right now. Clickbait. Hey Devontae, scale of 1 to 10, where are you at right now? It's 4:20. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Zero to 10, you're at work. Smoked at 4:20 a.m., then I'm getting wrecked after work. That sounds about right. You came to work in Calgary stoned a few times, didn't you? I feel like you told me about that. And Dave knew or something like that. Picking up now. Tricky moron. 1 mile to go and then you're doing the same as Devontae. Yeah, 'tis the season, man. Can't do it here, they would all know immediately. Yeah. That's at the suit store, right? Dave always knew? Yeah. That's Dave. Alright, coming up here, I'm just gonna have a little sit down, eat a kiwi, eat some pastries, maybe a Snickers bar, maybe not, we'll see. And then we'll do some hitchhiking. Right up here. Got some nice grassy area. Just gonna sit next to a tree. I'm gonna prop my bag up on a tree and lean against it. Oh, but that wind is coming in good. I'm gonna get cold really quick. Once you stop moving, then the wind really bites. Yep, I'm gonna get cold quick. So either put a sweater on or just eat quickly. would be the motto here.